Hey everybody, welcome back. Week 10 is a wrap, and oh my god, was that a crazy ass week. I mean, holy, I don't even know where to start. We got injuries, we got crazy catches, we got people shitting the bed left and right. I mean, it's just an open book of endless opportunities this week in the NFL. I mean, I had a lot of fun watching it. Mostly Sunday. Sunday I had a lot of fun. Monday not so much. We'll get back into that later. Let's just start off with Drew Brees. I mean, that's a huge one. 2 cracked ribs on the left, 3 on the right, and a collapsed lung. That's rough. That's rough for the Saints. Good for Kamara owners in fantasy, especially with the championship coming up, but bad for the Saints. I mean, this injury, first of all, this year, won't affect them too much. They'll make the playoffs. They do got Jameis as the backup, but long term, we're looking at maybe Drew Brees saying, hey, I don't know, I'm 40. I just broke 5 ribs, lung fell off. Probably want to chill. I don't know. It's something to keep in mind. Keep your eyes on that. I don't know. End of the season, Drew Brees maybe retires. We'll see. You know who won't retire? DeAndre Hopkins. Are you? Oh my God. Tre'Davious White, I think, is a fantastic corner. First of all, that was a perfect pass. That was an Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary pass. The only other person I've ever seen throw a ball like that is Aaron Rodgers when he did it against the Cardinals, actually, and the Lions and a few other teams. The man's mystical, and Kyler Murray looked a lot like that. That was crazy. I watched the end of that game. I actually watched that happen live. I'm not a fan of either team, but I really like both of them and how their seasons are going. The Cardinals this year remind me a lot of like the 2017 Jags, the 2018 Bears, the 2019 Niners. The Jags went to the AFC Championship. Bears double doinked out of the playoffs, and the Niners lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But the Cardinals have a lot of that flair, that sort of like, holy shit, I don't know how this team's doing this good. Not the expectations weren't there, but they're flying right now. That's what I see from the Cardinals, and I love it. But on the other hand, the Bills, they win that game. They're 8-2. Like that's huge. That's who saw that coming. I mean, they were gonna be good, but 8-2, that was crazy. Antonio Brown, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? First of all, I think you have like a total of 100 yards in the 2 games that you played. And now there's been a report that my man AB did something October 15th, violating some sort of policy somewhere. Come on, dude. I mean, what the fuck are you doing? Like, at this point, I feel like you're trying to fuck up. I don't know the severity of it. I don't even think it matters. The team says that they knew everything. Like, they knew this happened, and it wasn't a big deal. I don't know what it is, but AB, you got to get your shit in line, bud. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? Okay, you need to step it up, get it going. They need you, especially if the Bucs are going to do what the Bucs can do. They had a great game against the Panthers. Panthers played a lot better than I expected. It was really valiant effort from Teddy Bridgewater and the whole crew. DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, solid stuff. Unfortunately, Teddy got hurt. Hopefully he's good. I think he's going to be back on practice on Wednesday, if I remember correctly. I was reading something about it. So Teddy Bridgewater will be back. Unfortunately, McCaffrey will not be back. Looks like he's going to be out next week too, which is huge for people playing him in fantasy, and it's shitty for the people that have it. Now here's for the more somber part of the video. All right, it was a fantastic week. A lot of great victories. The Raiders are on a fucking roll. The Browns, I forgot they were playing 10-7 against the Texans. I bet they wish they had DeAndre Hopkins, right? Texans are 2-7. Browns are 6-3. Somehow, some way, they win again, 10-7. Baker Mayfield looked like ass on the stat sheet, at least. I didn't watch the game. Why would I? It's the Browns and the Texans. The Lions, huge win over the Washington football team. I wouldn't really say huge win, but it's a win. You know, they're 4-5 now. And the Packers securing the number 1 seed in the NFC. It was a little scary for them. I watched a little bit of that game, and the Jaguars were kind of on their ass. That punt return. Woo. Woo. Unfortunately, though, it wasn't great for everybody. Like Seattle, what happened? They were 5-0. They were like really on a roll, and then now they're 6-3, 1-3 in the last 4 games. Russell Wilson back-to-back games with a lot of turnovers, not really something you usually see from Russell. And that was a huge game because with the wild card spot like kind of up in the air, the Rams beating the Seahawks. Well, first of all, they're in the same division, but second of all, like that could You got 3-6-3 teams in the NFC East, and personally, I thought it was Seattle's to take it and run with. Last week, I saw the Cardinals potentially having a push. This week, I'm really sold on my prediction that the Cardinals are going to win that division. The Seahawks need to get their shit in line, and they will. The reason they will is because they have a quarterback in Russell Wilson, but that defense is atrocious. I mean, that defense is single-handedly, like, going to be what stops them from winning a Super Bowl, because I think their offense is ready for a Super Bowl. Their defense is ready for, like, training camp, maybe. Like, it's a little rough. But they're kind of free-falling right now, and it's not ideal. Another team that's free-falling right now that really, really hurts is the Chicago Bears. First of all, what the fuck was that? Okay? I watched the whole game. I watched every snap of that game, and that offense is so fucking garbage. You cannot tell me Nick Foles is better than Mitchell Trubisky, and it hurts me to watch the Bears waste a fucking Super Bowl, like generational Super Bowl defense with like some of the best players I've seen in the league on the same defense, because the offense, if Cordell Patterson didn't score a kickoff return, we would have lost 19-6. Like what? They had 3 yards in the third quarter. I thought it was like the third and fourth. No, the third quarter they had 3 yards. The fourth quarter they had like maybe another 40. Like they had less than 100 yards in the second half. I think total yards for the whole game was like 160. What I'm trying to say is, one thing is the Bears offense is going to be a problem. Nick Foles will die in that pocket. Believe me when I say this, okay? They need to go back to Trubisky. Not for the sake of he has better accuracy or whatever you want to say. And I'm not a Trubisky lover or a Trubisky hater and vice versa to Nick Foles, but I'm watching the same shit that everybody else is watching. And Nick Foles was in the red zone yesterday 2 times. He threw to the back of the end zone getting blitzed when Allen Robinson and Darnell Mooney are butt-ass naked right in the middle, right in front of him. And, like, you can't have that. Like, if Mitchell Trubisky's going to do that and you're going to do that, I'm going to take the guy that can fucking run, okay? I'm not going to take the guy that can't move, can't throw, can't read a defense. I'm going to take the guy that can't read a defense, can't throw, but can move, because there's a plus there. I don't want 3 negatives. I'll take 2 negatives and a plus. What I'm trying to say is the Bears lost 4 straight. They were 5-1. Trubisky was undefeated as a starter. They pulled him out, benched him. Foles goes 2-4, 1-4. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck knows? Okay, the moral of the story is Bears need to make a switch, and this is it. Like, if Trubisky doesn't go and take him to the playoffs, he's out. Nagy's out. Pace is out. It's a fucking shitstorm. Fuck, man. That sucks. But it is what it is. Chicago never really had a quarterback, never had an offense. It was only defense. Let's see what they do. Hopefully the free-falling teams can get back on their shit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys the same time next week. Peace!